and welcome to CVLOG. So in this month I wanted to talk about the top 5 ways that you can encourage other musicians. So before I start, this doesn't just have to apply to musicians. You can encourage other artists, you can encourage anyone in your workplace. This can work for anyone and in any area. But obviously I'm going to make it in music because that's where I am. And so these are my top 5 tips to encourage other musicians, so other people in the music industry. So when I first started off as a full-time musician about 2 years ago, I thought that everyone was my competition, and I thought that I couldn't really encourage other people because that would be bad or stupid of me. But actually, as time's gone on, I've seen the value in encouraging other people, because we all have dreams and we all have hopes. And isn't it more of a wonderful thing that we're all in an industry like the music industry? We're all making music, we're all creative. That's the main thing. Other people might, have the same goals, but their journeys are completely different and they're a different person to you. We are all unique. And so that is what I want to talk about today, and the top 5 ways that you can encourage other musicians. So kicking off with number 5, like and comment on social media. So this is quite a simple one and it's free. If you're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube or anything like that, it is always so good to like and comment on a musician's post. So this not only helps with engagement, but it also just really encourages the musician. I know that when I get comments on my stuff saying like, lovely, oh this is amazing, you're great, keep it up, like it really just keeps me going and it gives me so much joy and life. And so if you're doing that for other musicians, they'll greatly appreciate it. And you'll find as well that if you do it for others, other people will start doing it for you as well, because, it's like a circle. The more that you give, the more that you do get with things like that. And obviously it's not your motivation behind it. So you shouldn't be thinking, oh, I know, I'll do that so that I can get something back. It's just wonderful. If you see a video and you like it, then like it and comment and tell the person that you like it. Because, as I said, it's free and it's a very good encouraging thing to do. And number 4, attend one of their gigs. So I used to be gigging all the time before COVID hit, and I often didn't really get to go see many of my musician friends. But what I would do is if I was at festivals with them, I would stay behind and watch their set, or I'd arrive early to watch someone's set, and then I'd go up to them afterwards and chat to them, ask them how they think that it went, and give them some encouragement. And again, this is something that you could do if you have a day off and you see that a musician that you quite like or you admire is playing, then go to the gig and support them. And also attend a live stream. At the moment, musicians can't gig, and in honesty, it's really bumming a lot of people out, including myself. So if you can, attend their live stream, comment and write to them in the chat and just, ask them how they are, or leave a lovely comment. It's an easy thing to do. So definitely that would be my number 4. And number 3, buy their music. So this one is absolutely vital. If you really like a musician's song, go and buy it for 79p or 99p, depending on how much it is, and sometimes even 59p, because this is actually really helpful for a musician, because streams do not get you enough money. But if you think if 100 people bought your single for 99p, it just makes all the difference. And it's something that, really does help and really does encourage musicians as well. I remember someone said to me, oh, I bought your whole EP, so that would have been 4 songs. And it just meant the absolute world to me. I was literally there tearing up like, oh my God, someone's actually bought my songs. This is insane. And so if you can, if you're able to, and if you want to, then go and buy a musician's single. It doesn't have to be their whole EP or their whole album. If you like one song, just buy it, add it to your library. And also it's always good to add Spotify songs to playlists as well. So if you don't really want to buy the song but you want to help them out, then you can always add it to your Spotify playlist or your YouTube playlist or something like that. But it all helps and it's all really encouraging for musicians. And number 2, send encouraging messages. So I guess you could kind of count this as like a comment one, but it's a bit more personal. But send encouraging messages and lovely messages to the musicians that you admire, or that it might look like they're doing really, really well, but often musicians are their own worst enemy. They're very critical of themselves. They put out stuff, and if it doesn't look the way that they thought that it would, it can be really discouraging. And sometimes all we need is just like a lovely message being like, you're doing a great job. And so, you know, even if you think, oh, that person's doing really well, they don't need me to encourage them, that's completely wrong. Like, because so many people may look like they're doing well, but actually they don't feel like they are doing well themselves. Like, I put out a blog, a vlog, a TV series, covers, and people are always like, oh, you know, she's fine, like, look, she's doing all this stuff. But actually a lot of the time it does get very discouraging, and you can feel a bit deflated after doing all of these different things. You can feel a bit like, oh, you know, did that go down well? I haven't received a lot of feedback about it, you know? And so if you can, just send a lovely message to a musician. Just say, how are you? How's the music stuff going? Really hope that you're okay. That kind of thing. And it goes a long way. I've done it for my friends before, and people that I kind of know on the music scene. You know, I don't tend to, well, some of the people on the music scene where I'm from, I don't really speak to them very often, and so it can feel a bit awkward having to send that message if you feel like you should, but it's also a really good thing to send the message, because, you know, they might not be very close to you, but they could still appreciate it. And so definitely do that. You know, I've had messages from people that I don't really know that well being like, you're doing a great job, and I've been like, oh my gosh, that literally means the world to me this week. And so if you can, please do that. And finally, number 1, share people's music and share their posts. So this one I've listed as the top one because for me it is one of the most important ones, and it's a way that I've managed to get some weddings and gigs before, which has been incredible. So some of my musician friends have shared my music on their page or shared a post that I did, and because of that someone has seen it and gone, oh, you know, I actually quite like to book her for something, or oh, I like her music, and I've made fans out of it. And it just all helps, because sharing other people's music isn't going to deter people from your music or anything like that, but it just helps another person. And if you're a musician yourself, you should be appreciating other people's music anyway. And so that would be my number 1 tip. Share someone's post, share their music, and just try really, really hard to encourage them, because I feel like at the moment, in the midst of the pandemic, we all need a bit of encouragement. And so thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you've enjoyed these tips and that they have encouraged you today. Tune in next month where I'll be talking about something. I haven't really planned it yet, but it will be some advice. And remember to tune in to Vision Sound Quest, because they do this on a podcast. So if you think like, oh, you know, I quite like watching the video, but I'd love to listen to it again to take it in or to take notes, then you can go to their website and the podcast is there along with a write-up as well. So you can go check that out. And thank you guys so much for watching again, and see you guys soon. Bye.